premiere continues with
They walk in and I'm butt naked.
secrets from Kim Kardashian West.
I was mortified, and
That was the best day of those boys' lives.
A 10-year-old baker finds a surprise in Ellen's cookie jar. Plus, Iggy Azalea, Rita Ora. Oh, and this.
I nominated you for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Day 2 of Ellen's season premiere starts now. Here she is now in her 12th season premiere, Ellen DeGeneres.
I feel the same about you. Back at you. Have a seat, everybody. Thanks for being here. Welcome to part 2 of our season premiere extravaganza. We have never done, this is exciting, we have never done a part 2 premiere show before. Today, that's right, it's historical. You're here on a historical day is what it is. Today, Kim Kardashian and Iggy Azalea are here. This is literally one big-ass show. Oh, have you noticed that the butts are getting bigger and they're back in style? Just in case you knew that you didn't know that, and I just got rid of my big butt too. Now they're back. That's the way it goes. Who else just got rid of their big butt? Anybody? Now they're back in style. Kim is probably the one who led the way for big butts, and it's hard to lead with your butt, but she did it. Everyone wants one now. People are actually getting butt implants to make their butts bigger. Did you know that? Yeah? I just learned it. And, I mean, how about getting a bigger butt the old-fashioned way by sitting on it and eating Oreos for breakfast? How about... What happened to that? It is interesting how these things go in phases. Back in the Renaissance era, back in, like, whatever that was, 1954, people wanted voluptuous bodies and hips and curves, and then in the 60s, it was Twiggy, and she was popular, so you're supposed to be rail thin. And then people got hungry and couldn't stop thinking about food, and that led to apple bottoms and apple bottom jeans. And then low-rise jeans came out, and they could only fit little shiny cherry bottoms in there. And now people just want a trunk full of melons, is what they want. What's crazy is there's never trends for men's bodies. You ever notice that? It's just women's bodies. You ever read a magazine that for a men, like Men's Health or whatever, and they say, man thighs are back. You don't see that. Or get your voluptuous man boobs by summer. You don't see that. Men's bodies are either hairy, really hairy, or hairless. And good luck getting those images out of your head. There was actually a study that came out that said that people with bigger butts are smarter and live longer. It's a real study. It was conducted by a famous doctor and a member of the royal court, Dr. Dre and Sir Mix-a-Lot. No, it actually is a real study. There are a lot of benefits to having a big butt. You think about it, like if you fall down, it doesn't hurt nearly as much. It's more comfortable to ride a bike. You don't need hazard lights, because when you're going backwards, people know when you're backing that thing up. You have to be careful, because you could butt dial 2 people at the same time. That is the only thing. And it seems like every song is about big butts right now. There's all about that bass and Anaconda and Chandelier. That might be about chandeliers. I don't know. I was just on a roll. Nicki Minaj has a huge hit with Anaconda. And have you seen that video? Have you seen Anaconda? Yeah. You can tell who's seen it, because this is what they do when you say, have you seen that video? I don't know if you noticed, but I actually had a small part in it. If you saw the video, they asked me to do it, and I said, sure, I would love to be in an animal video with cute snakes. And turns out it was not about that at all. And I am going to show that video to you, but first, I think we should all dance. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. This is very exciting. It's wonderful to be back on part 2 extravaganza of our premiere show. And I know the suspense is killing you. I am going to show you the Anaconda video. First, though, how about my new set? Don't you like it? I like it. That is Jay and David. They did an amazing job. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, David. And the living wall is wonderful, isn't it? That wall is made entirely of real plants. I actually got some of those clippings from my neighbor's yard. And thanks, Mr. Linedecker. And unfortunately, we're in the middle of a drought, so enjoy those while you will, okay? Anyway, and up about my set, we've got a great show today, and you try to keep up with her. You know you do. We say that we're going to follow her and see... That's my gardener. That's Nick. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over my shirt.
Nick, I don't care if you have a shirt on or you don't have a shirt on. It's not the time to what I'm doing a show. So let's do that another time, okay? That's my gardener. Thank you, Nick. All right, bye. Nick always wears a mic because he never knows when he's going to talk. All right, I've made you wait long enough. Here I am. This is Nicki Minaj's Anaconda video.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Oh my gosh, look at her butt. Oh my gosh, look at her butt. Look at her butt. Look at her butt.
That was a lot of booty popping right there, and I maybe popped a booty muscle or something. By the way, Nicki Minaj will be on the show tomorrow, and so that's going to be exciting. This is a cute video I saw. This is a 4-year-old who's hearing for the very first time that his mom is pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
What were you thinking? Why you have to just get another baby? You just had 2. So why do you? This is exasperating. Why you want to get another baby and just replace one of your babies if there's too much?
Oh, baby, we would never replace you and Amaya. You're just going to have another brother or sister that you have to take care of. Well, help take care of.
That doesn't make no sense. This makes no sense.
Amaya, are you happy you get to have another brother and sister?
What kind of baby is that?
I don't know. It might be a boy. It might be a girl.
Uh-oh. Boys crying is even worse.
Adorable. Let me tell you something, Trey. If it gets too crowded, you can always come stay with Auntie Ellen. I love you. And I promise I will never, ever, ever, ever get pregnant. So you can come stay with me. As I said, Nicki Minaj is on the show tomorrow. And since I booty popped in her Anaconda video, I want to see your booty pop. And so you can hashtag it booty pop. Hashtag it booty pop is what it is. And just don't get arrested. All right? We'll be back, and Kim Kardashian West will be sitting right there.
My little sisters, you know, obviously live there. They walk in with all of their friends, and I'm butt naked in her entry.
That was the best day of those boys' lives. That was like...
Black Widow, baby.
My mom bakes. I pay her, started paying her $15 a week. And
Ready?
Ellen has given Nicki Minaj's latest video a little Anaconda shakeup.
What did you just do?
Plus,
What are you afraid of?
I am terrified of porcelain dolls.
Channing Tatum's therapy session.
I love you.
And a surprising tribute to a New York City music teacher. Ellen's premiere week. It's gonna move you.
Our first guest is a reality superstar, a mom, a mogul, and one of the most talked about women on the planet. Please welcome Kim Kardashian West. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in a little while. Congratulations on being married, and Kim Kardashian West. So when did you add the West right away after the wedding?
I did. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to, because like the other day, we met our new neighbors, and they asked me, what's your name? And I said, Kim, and they said, what's your last name?
What do you mean? They didn't know who you were? Your neighbors?
They were a little
Where are you
older.
living?
They were a little older. And they said, what's your last name? And I said, Kardashian. And then Kanye was standing right behind me and like took a step up and was like, West? And I was like, oh yeah, Kardashian West. And then they were like, oh, we know who you are. That thing. But
It took those 3 stages for them to know who you are? What do you mean your new neighbors? I thought you still lived with your mom.
I do still live with my mom. It's
So who are the neighbors?
complicated. They are new neighbors to the new house that we just bought.
Oh, so
we haven't moved in yet, but we're moving in the next couple of months.
Okay, so
It's been almost
I
a
won't
year
ask
and a
where it is.
half.
I'm sure people will find out where it is, because that has to be the hardest thing for you, to find a place that you have privacy.
Yeah, we bought this other house and we've been renovating it. Pretty much tore it down.
The one in Bel Air.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got it before I was even pregnant. So once you have a baby, you realize there's so many different things that you need. So we...
Bottles, diapers, I know those things.
We are now kind of fixing that up as a fun project. And we bought another house that's a little bit more fitting for what we need. But in the meantime, we've been living with my mom. So I have a free babysitter.
Well, she must be happy to have her granddaughter.
Totally.
That must be really fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is a lot, because y'all work together. Is she still your manager?
She is.
Okay, so you work together, you do the show together.
Yes.
And then when the cameras are gone, you're all still together.
Yes. So, I mean, like I said, I get the free babysitter, so I'm very thankful for that. But the lack of privacy is really hard. I will sometimes get a spray tan, and I couldn't.
No.
It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit in the bedroom, so I had to do it in her hall entry, and
Well, that sounds messy.
Well, in a tent. You do it in a tent.
So you put a tent in her hallway?
Yeah. The spray tanner brings a tent, and you go in the tent, but you're naked. So I'm doing it. I forgot that my little sisters, you know, obviously live there. They walk in with all of their friends, and I'm butt naked in her entry. So embarrassing.
Boys or girls?
Both. I was mortified, but
that was the best day of those boys' lives. That was like, I mean, they're going over there hoping you're home, not just naked in the hallway going like that, you know?
So I'm anxious to get my own privacy.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I hope, you're moving in soon?
Hopefully.
Are you doing construction?
No.
Good, because
no.
you'd never move in.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't even think about that.
So wait, let's talk about that precious baby of yours, because that is the most beautiful child. I've just seen pictures, obviously. But she is beautiful and adorable. And what is she talking? Is she walking?
She is so sweet, and she's so polite. She says please and thank you. And she nods her head, and she just goes, ta-ta. That's her thank you. And she says, like a little P noise for please. So she's
not saying please and thank you at all. She's just saying...
in my mind, it's please and thank you. But she knows if she wants something, she says her please, and then you give it to her, and then when she's done, she nods her head and says, ta-ta.
Oh, that's adorable.
She says daddy, dada, mama, bye. Blows kisses.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
So you're with her a lot. Kanye's on tour a lot.
Yeah.
And how do you keep... because you don't want to travel with him that much, do you? Or do you?
I love traveling with him.
You do?
We're actually together a lot, you know, a lot. But when we're not, we're obsessed with talking on the phone. So our first conversation we ever had, we were on the phone for 8 hours. And we'll spend hours every day on the phone together.
You on the phone 8 hours?
Yeah.
How much of that was you talking?
It was actually equal. He can talk.
He can talk.
Yes.
He's a brilliant man. I'll say that. He's a brilliant man.
Yes.
And I really like Kanye a lot. But he does talk a lot. So 8 hours, I'm assuming 7 hours was him.
No, it's pretty equal.
Yeah. Okay, so you had that connection right away, obviously. Yeah. And so now you still love to talk on the phone that much.
Yeah, we can talk about anything and everything, and that's how we stay connected. It's just what works for us. I think when you have two people in a relationship that travel, you just have to figure out what works, and we make sure that we don't go too long without seeing each other. But he is going to a festival that he's in this weekend, and it's his aunt's wedding, and I have something work-wise that came up that I might not be able to go, and he's traveling with the baby himself, and it's just the anxiety. I'm trying to see what family member could go.
Wait, so he's never traveled with the baby by himself?
No.
And you don't trust him?
No.
But I'm
trying to.
But like, of course, he seems adorable with her. I've seen pictures.
Yes.
I mean, he's asleep a lot. But I mean, the pictures I've seen, he's sleeping. But
so it's gonna be hard.
But you have a nanny or somebody that's always with her?
No, she's gone. She's has like a couple weeks off. So when I'm not working, I like to kind of do it by myself.
Right.
And so I'm gonna try and find someone.
Good.
But I've texted all of his friends that have kids, and I was like, will someone please go to this wedding with him, and if she needs her diaper changed, like I need 3 guys to figure out.
Has he changed the diaper?
He has, yeah.
So then he'll be okay.
I know, but it's hard. I'm gonna try and get out of this work thing so I can go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anxiety.
All right, let's take a break and more with Kim Kardashian West after this. I want to make sure you get to the farmer's market, okay?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian West, and the selfies that you take and the outfits that you wear and you always have worn very revealing outfits.
Yeah.
And do you feel like that is something that I mean, because some people still wear them no matter what age they are because they're comfortable like that. Do you think you'll continue to always wear revealing outfits?
I think I will. I mean, not when I'm in my 50s, but I think I want to dress age appropriate, but while I'm still young-ish, I'm 33, I'm not getting any younger,
Well, that's
So-
still young. There's no ish on the 33.
So I want to, you know, my boobs aren't getting any younger. Hopefully I'll have more kids. So, you know, there's gravity you're fighting against. Why not? If it's now, you know.
How many kids do you want to have?
Well, I just went to San Diego, and to give my pregnant sister a break, I took care of my niece, nephew, and my daughter, to bathe them, all three, feed them, get them in their pajamas, and down for bed. I was literally like crying. It was so hard. 3 kids. I don't know how my mom did it with 6. So it was really, really hard. So I'll go for 2. Maybe, but then again, I have so many siblings and I love it, and they're my best friends. I would want that for my kids. So I'm going to do 2 and see how it is.
See how it goes?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll end up with 6.
I don't think 6. I don't think 6, but 3.
You might.
Maybe 4.
You might. So you're saying, but... Oh, you've gone, okay, now you're at 4.
I go back and forth.
Yeah. All right, so, and does it bother you, because we were talking during the break, does it bother you to, like, worry about your weight and your body if you like dressing like that when you, because it's a beautiful thing to be pregnant, it's a beautiful thing to have a baby.
It was not a beautiful thing with me. I think I told you that last time.
Yeah.
People are lying to you if they think. I mean, my sister Courtney looks so beautiful pregnant. She has the best pregnancy style. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. And I'm just dreading when I have to figure it out again.
So, yes, you didn't enjoy the pregnancy part, but you enjoy the baby part.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a medically really tough, challenging pregnancy.
Right.
But it is so worth it. I would, you know, I'm so obsessed with my daughter. It's so worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's precious. She's precious. And then you could form a little band or something if you get like 3 of them and do like a, you know, don't you think? Because they'll be musical.
My daughter's really musical, actually.
Is she singing already?
She thinks she's singing. If a song comes on, she tries to sing. You know, she hums and sings and taps everything and loves her dad's music and loves to be in the studio with him. It's really cute.
Now, she listens to Kanye's music?
She does.
This is a little hardcore for a child, isn't it?
No, there's a beautiful song that he just wrote that'll be on his next album that will make you cry, and it's so, so sweet.
Oh, good.
So
maybe
loves
this will
that.
soften him a little bit. He'll do, like, nursery rhymes.
But he's really protective. I don't think he'll do nursery rhymes, but he's really protective. If there's, you know, if we're in the studio, it's like if the guys are just cursing and stuff, he'll, like, you know, make sure no one says bad words and they don't play certain music, and he's really protective like that.
Good. Well, that's important. Let's talk about this app that you created. What a brilliant idea. And this is doing very well already, and it's projected to do even better. Tell people what the app is and what you do with it.
Yeah, it's called Kim Kardashian Hollywood, and it's a fun game that you know, you can choose your character, and I'm your friend kind of coaching you through your journey in Hollywood and how to make it big, how to make it to the A-list. There's all different lists that you try to get up, and as you get to different levels, there's all the outfits that I've worn, and you can really, you know, I get these text messages from my little sisters, or even Demi Lovato's picked this really cute character, and she's texting me like, you owe me dinner, because I've, you know, been playing your game too much, and it's really fun that it's kind of surprised me how well it's done. You hope that everyone enjoys what you have to, you know, put out, but it's done, you know, extremely well, and I'm really thankful.
Extremely well. I mean, you've got your clothing line, you've got, I mean, you're a really smart businesswoman.
Thank you.
I mean, you really are doing really, really well.
Thank you.
You can, we'll tell you more about the app. It's the Kim Kardashian Hollywood app, and it's available for download at the App Store and Google Play. So yesterday I nominated you for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yes.
And I understand you've done it before, but no one really believes you.
No, well, Sarah Jessica Parker and Olivier Rousteing and Giuseppe Zanotti, Mira Duma, they've all nominated me. And I was in Mexico, and I did the most amazing Ice Bucket Challenge on the beach. I was standing in the ocean right as the waves were going in this orange bikini with, like, I put like this oil all over me. It was gonna be amazing, and I did it, and the ice bucket, everything was so hot. My daughter was playing with my phone. I don't know how she got into the photos or the videos. She deleted it, and I was devastated because now no one believed me, and I was just so fed up. that I mean, it's really freezing. If you do it, I mean, you did it.
I did it yesterday.
It is so cold.
Yes.
It's
and then it's refreshing right afterwards. so you'll do it, right?
I will do it again.
I'm pouring water on you at the end of the show.
I will do it again for you.
All right. Wonderful. All right. We'll be back. And your mom bakes with you?
So I'm not allowed to be in a commercial kitchen, so my mom bakes. Started paying her $15 a week. And
oh my God, I don't even want to see this happening to me.
Ready? At just 6 years old, our next guest started a cookie company to help his single mom make ends meet. From Englewood, New Jersey, please welcome adorable 10-year-old Corey Nieves. Seen so many pictures of you with your outfits, so before we talk about business, I have to talk about your outfits. Do you dress yourself, or does your mom dress you?
Well, I dress myself because my mom loves wearing slacks. She's like, do you see how I dress? I don't dress really good. She's like,
So you dress yourself?
Yes.
That's really sharp. I mean, all of your outfits are really adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't fit. I just cut it up, roll it up, turn it into shorts. Sometimes I wear girl clothes. Doesn't matter. There are no rules in fashion.
I love your hair. I love your look. I love your mind. Your brain is fantastic that you started at 6 years old. And I think you could end up doing something in fashion, too. You started with cookies, but you're a good businessman. Okay, so you started a company. You're the CEO of the company.
Yeah.
And how does the business work?
Well, business works well. It works how we our ingredients are all natural, 75% organic, and they contain no preservatives, no artificial flavoring, no bad machines mixing your stuff. All natural, really good for your body.
Yeah, and so yes, that is better for your body. So you cook everything. Is it at home with your mom?
No, we actually cook in a commercial kitchen.
Okay.
So it'll be nice, because you're not supposed to technically cook in a kitchen.
Okay. So because you have a big business now too.
Yeah.
But it started small. And your mom bakes with you?
So I'm not allowed to be in a commercial kitchen, so my mom bakes. Started paying her $15 a week. And then after that, I saw her, she was doing good. I made a pay raise to $25. I'm making it
gradual.
It's slow right now.
Yeah, she must really appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. So you explain to people why you started the business in the first place.
Well, I started because of a car, because I was really tired of taking the bus.
You didn't have a car?
Yes, I didn't have a car. My hands are freezing, ice falling off. So I was like, Mom, we have to get a car. She's like, how am I getting a car off my looks or something? So I was like, no, we can start selling hot cocoa. And then that's how it all started.
Right, because you just didn't want to take the bus anymore.
Yes.
It's freezing. Yeah. Okay, and what do you want to do? You want to go to college probably, right?
Yes, I want to go to college. I want to go to Princeton University. One day, I saw Princeton University. I loved it so much. So I was like, and my mom didn't know. Sneakily, I grabbed the phone. I called Princeton. It's like, can I call a reservation? Well, how old? I'm 28 years old. And I'd like to do a reservation for Princeton. How much is it? They're like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, thank you. So the next day, I was like, I can't come. I just wanted to know how much it was. It was just really awesome.
Right. So you actually got through to registration. And, yeah. And they believed you were 28 years old?
Yeah. Believe.
You're sneaky.
Yeah.
So, and you sell them, and what makes them so delicious really is the ingredients, that it's all natural and all that. I think we had some in the Riff Raff room, and some people were buying them, and they're delicious cookies. They really are good.
Thank you.
They're very tasty.
Yes, they're made actually with love. Love is the ingredient, most wonderful ingredient.
Did you hear that? He said they're made with love. That's the most important ingredient. And that really does matter.
Yes, it does.
Because it's energy that goes into the food.
Yep.
All right, so I have a gift for you because our friends at Shutterfly want to help people spread life's joy, and that's what you're doing. And so we got you a special cookie jar, and it's right here. And I think you're going to like it a whole lot because once you empty it out, you can put cookies in there. But for right now, there's $10,000 in there.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk a little bit more with Corey. I want to make sure you get to the farmer's market, okay?
Yeah.
We're back with Corey, and I think, well, first of all, what people don't know is that you and your mom are still struggling, and yet you make this money from the cookies, and instead of keeping everything for yourself, you still give to other charities.
Yes.
You still give back, even though you haven't gotten to accomplish what you want to accomplish.
Well, we give back to local shelters. One time we made a lot of cookies for this trip to Illinois, and we have a few cookies left. So we went to this shelter in Chicago for families and everything, and we donated hundreds of cookies so they could have cookies.
Yeah,
Cookies.
very, very sweet, very considerate,
Yes.
and very kind.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I want people to buy, when you're going to the farmer's market, I want people to know you're there. You can't just have a little tiny sign. You need a giant sign to let people know you're selling cookies. So I made a sign you're going to hang at the farmer's market that people are going to know. All right? And I don't know, right now, I don't know how you get to the farmer's market, but I want to make sure you get to the farmer's market, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Right here is a 2015 Ford Escape. It's stylish on the outside, high-tech on the inside. It has foot-activated lift gates, so it's easy to load up your cookies, and it gets great gas mileage. For more information on how you can buy Corey's cookies, please go to our website and help Corey out. Iggy Azalea, Rita Ora are going to perform after this. Look at that.
Thank you.
This is
Oh my God, I don't
water.
even want to see this happening to me.
Ready?
I'm gonna love you until it hurts.
Over the summer, our next guest became one of the hottest names in music with her #1 song, Fancy. Here to perform her new hit, Black Widow, please welcome Iggy Azalea featuring Rita Ora.
Twisted getting mouse game always starts the same. Was we're both down and played, and somehow you go straight. We went from nothing to something, liking and loving. It was us against the world, and now we're just nothing. It's like I loved you so much, and now I just hate you. Feeling stupid for all the things that I gave you, and I wanted it all or nothing for us. Ain't no place in between. Might mean me believing what you say that you never mean. Like it'll last forever, but now forever ain't as long. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be stuck singing this song. You were different from my last, but now you got a mirror. Then as it all plays out, I see it couldn't be clearer now.
You used to be thirsty for me, but now you wanna be set free. This is the web that you weave. So baby, now rest in peace. I'm gonna love you right until you hate me. Now I'm gonna show you.
Show 'em what, show 'em what,
What's really crazy? You should've known better than to mess with me harder. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you like a black widow, baby.
I'm gonna let love you until it hurts. Just to get you, I'm doing whatever works. We never met nobody. There to do you how I do you. There to bring you to your knees. Praise Jesus, hallelujah. Make you beg for, plead for. Till you feel like you feeding for. Till you do anything and everything for it. I want you to breathe for. Wake up and dream for. It's got you guessing forever and you lean for. You have a kiss and a check on your mind and it's not ever me. On it now. It's me time, believe that. If it's yours and you want it, I got it. Promise I need that. Till I'm everywhere that you be at, I can fall back quick. Cause this here is fatal attraction, so I take it all. I don't want
You used to be thirsty for me,
right?
But now you wanna be set free. This is the web that you weave. So baby, now rest in peace. I'm gonna love you until you hate me. Now I'm gonna show you.
Show 'em what, show 'em what.
What's really crazy? Only should've known better,
Right.
than to mess with me harder. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you like a black widow, baby.
Black widow, baby. Now we're going to ice skate for you all.
Now we're ice skating.
That was fantastic. This is really special.
Right? You need everybody.
I know.
You need this when you're speaking. It makes you feel very powerful.
I'm a little uncomfortable trying to kind of...
Do that?
Yeah,
I know we had a magic trick for you, Ellen, in these costumes, and that was a rabbit. And
What-
Manchester Cindy didn't
What
work out.
happened? What happened? Oh, no.
Got the trick.
Oh, no. I wish I had that outfit. It would look really good right now, the three of us. So, Iggy, let me ask you, this, like, you've come out of nowhere where everybody knows who you are, and obviously you've been somewhere before this. What were you doing before this?
Nothing as good as what I've been doing today, which is watching you guys all dance to my music secretly.
No, really. What were you doing before this?
Well, you know, I used to live in Australia, but it's been about 7 years in America, kind of running around trying to make it happen. And I have some very interesting stories that I will tell later.
All right, I want to hear the stories. And Rita, first of all, thank you for your gift. I got your gift. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I knew you liked shell toes. So,
Yeah,
you know, actually,
I do.
it's called Superstars since now we work with Adidas. But,
Thank
you know.
I haven't gotten your gift yet, but you'll get it. I don't know what you're giving me, but she got...
I don't have a clothing line like her, you know. I'm working on mine still. When I make some sneakers, I'll be sure to send you them.
You can go buy something.
Look, I only just got a record deal, though, Ellen. You know, it takes
when
a
are
while
we
for
going to
me
hear new music from you, Rita?
Well, January is when my album hits the stores. So, you know, that's exciting. It's my first record I'm releasing in the States. So, you know, being from London, I'm kind of loving it out here.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
And you both are fantastic. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Go to our website to hear more about Iggy and Rita. And when we come back, Kim's going to get the Ice Bucket Challenge. This is
Oh my
a lot
God,
of
I don't even
water.
want to see this happening to me.
Ready? duck face?
I love duck face.
Yeah, well, it's
gets
very
a bad rap,
flattering.
but I love it. It is.
Yeah. Okay, you're about to need another spray tan, and are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to take selfies of
As
me doing
we
it.
go.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
This will be great. All
We
right,
have
let's
to
see.
document
Let's
everything.
open it up. It's going to be cold.
I know.
All right. You sit there. All right. Such a good cause, though, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold
it's
on.
cold
Hold on.
just to touch it. Oh, Kim, this is a
Oh my
lot
God,
of
I don't
water.
even want to see this happening to me.
Ready? You're not taking a picture. You've got to take a picture.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I got a good one. I got a good one. Perfect pause.
I want to thank Kim Kardashian, West, Iggy Azalea, Rita Ora, Cedar Martin, Conway, and another. Bye-bye.